Guys, the Roblox CEO finally just addressed predators on the platform.
What has led you to this point, and how do you think of the problem of predators on Roblox?
We think of it not necessarily just as a problem, but an opportunity as well.
Yeah, child predators on a platform where they're predominantly children, it's an opportunity. And if you thought I was just cherry picking or cutting the clip off short, I'll show you the rest of the clip.
How do we allow young people to build, communicate, and hang out together? How do we build the future of communication at the same time? So we've been, I think, in a good way working on this ever since we started.
And that's just a complete nothing burger of a response. He's running around the question, but not answering it. It's almost like that's exactly how they've been handling this situation the entire time. From the very beginning of them being called out by people who were actually trying to police the platform and get rid of the terrible predators that were trying to prey on children, until now, they've been handling it the same way. They aren't handling it. The only thing they've done, the most recent change they've made, is their whole age verification, where they're going to do the whole, scan your face, show your ID thing to prove that you're of age.
What is the best way to keep pushing this forward? And as you correctly note, we've just started adding that we're going to be using facial age estimation with AI to complement that.
I don't know what it is about mega corporation CEOs and just how soulless they look. None of them look like there is any light behind those eyes. It's just like they're robots blabbing something, being puppeted from the shadows. I'm not even being conspiratorial like that. All of the CEOs are just weird as hell. But anyways, that interview comes from the people over at the New York Times. More specifically, Kevin Roose is the one that posted about it. He said, "This week's hard fork might be the craziest interview we've done. We asked the CEO of Roblox about the child safety issues that have been plaguing the platform. His response was, well, just listen." And this whole interview just predominantly revolves around the new verification system with them using AI and whatnot to verify someone's age. But it's just the interview itself that comes off as it sounds like he wasn't prepared for this or wasn't ready. He didn't know they were going to ask him these questions, and he doesn't sound like he has a proper answer for anything. And if you watch the interview, it's blatantly clear that that's the case. And the guy one of the interviewers said, "To be clear, Roblox pitched us on interviewing their CEO about child safety. We don't ambush people," but he seemed totally caught off guard by the questions and got angrier the more we asked.
Is this a stealth interview where actually you love everything we're doing and you're here to stealthily support it?
We were told you wanted to come in and talk about your new age gating technology, so we thought we'd get into it.
So this dude knew he was going on an interview, was completely unprepared, and then got pissed off and threw a little temper tantrum whenever they were asking him questions of what the interview was about, acting like this was some information from the far distant off planet Zorp Glorp about the Flutopians.
I want to highlight, I came here because I love your podcast and came to talk about everything. So if our PR people said, let's talk about age gating for an hour, I'm up for it. But I love your I thought I came here to talk about everything.
And he just openly admits that in the interview that he didn't know. I don't understand how that is the case where you were not on the same page with your PR team. They're telling you, you're aware that an interview's happening. You know you're going on the show. He's familiar with this particular podcast, but he says that he wasn't filled in about what specifically they're going to be talking about. But no, they just told him to put his glasses on, smacked him on the butt, pushed him out the door, threw him out of the car, and said, "Hey, buddy, there you go. Go have your podcast. Go have fun." And here's a little transcript from the interview where Kevin posted it. He said, "So, just so I have a clear response, the argument is that the shift has been from a more manual safety team and system to a more automated review process that may do a better job even if it costs less to operate because, yeah, I would actually lean in harder." And Mr. Ballsack says, "Yeah, I would actually lean in harder. The shift would be constantly moving to higher quality, more accurate, and more diligent systems. Can we review more? Can we do better? And say you and I were a system. What is the best way to review every single image going into Roblox at higher and higher quality? And say we figured out the best way to do it is to do it with better and better AI models. Would you pick that?" Yeah. Good, so you're aligning with what we did. High five. But I've also been covering social networks. Thank you for supporting our Roblox decision matrix. But I also remember 15 years ago when I'm so glad you guys are aligned with the way we run Roblox. High five.
I would categorically reject the actual description of what you're saying.
Yeah.
But yes, what you might read in the news would portray it that way. But
You don't think you have a problem with predators on the platform?
I think we're doing an incredible job at innovating relative to the number of people on our platform and the hours in really leaning into the future of how this is going to work.
So even when they directly just straight up ask him, so you don't think you have a problem with predators on the platform, he even tries to pussyfoot tiptoe around it and not directly answer the question. But at the end of the day, he's saying, yes, he doesn't think they have a problem, even though when it has been proven by multiple YouTubers, the YouTuber that's currently in a lawsuit with Roblox, teaming up with Chris Hansen, they have proven that Roblox has a predator problem and that Roblox refuses to do anything about it, really. And this interview is just cementing that fact for me. It's just proving that the CEO basically doesn't seem like he really knows what's going on with his own company.
Simple red flag.
But even on top of just the crashing and burning when it comes to this children's safety policies and him talking about that, they also ask him about, they ask him about children gambling on the platform, and he thinks that's a great idea.
Would you ever put a prediction market inside Roblox, like let kids bet with their Robux and say, I bet he's going to steal a tung 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 sahur.
Or I bet he's not going to dress to impress.
Yeah.
I think we would have to do that. Once again, I'll share some of the complexity.
Yeah.
Every single country in the world has different legislation around loot boxes and kid gambling. Mm-hmm. And so we would have to be, it sounds very fun and obvious. Like, I love that.
Oh, to be clear, I think this is a horrible idea. I was just...
It sounds very fun and obvious whenever the guys were clearly joking, but he's all up for it. He's all aboard.
If you were thinking about it.
Well, I actually think it's a brilliant idea if it can be done in an educational way that's legal.
Doing children gambling in an educational way that's legal. He only cares about the legality part. If this dude could put children gambling into there, he would have already done it.
Yeah, start them young.
Well,
That's what I always say. When it comes to gambling, you're never too young.
That's right. I agree with that guy. Start them young. Never too early to get them addicted to get them a crippling addiction. I know me, myself, I have at least like 12 addictions at any given time. If I lose one, I make sure to pick up another. You gotta keep those numbers up. And now that's all that interview I'll show you, but Mr. Balsack, aside from his, battle with Schlepp and Chris Hansen and just, overall not really helping push the platform to be safer for children, this is what popped up. Sorry. Oh, shit. Just thinking about those Roblox regulations made me want to throw up. This is his 5-year predictions for the platform.
Next one. Let's up this to 18 plus. Okay. So this one's controversial, but here's what I want to share with you. We've seen mail system, we've seen text system, we've seen voice system, we've seen video system. 3D immersion is inevitable. It's going to be a communication platform.
So yeah, he's still pushing for dating experiences on a children's platform. A predominantly, and will always be predominantly, children's platform. He wants dating experiences in it. Even with all the AI verification and stuff, why? Why do you need a dating experience? No actual fully functioning, ready to live in society, 18 plus human is going to go to Roblox to find a date or to start a relationship. There is like countless other ways to do that. This is only going to be used in a way that can exploit and potentially hurt people. And Kevin here posted a lot more screenshots to follow it up with, to which David Balsack even responded to, said, "Thanks for having me on. Always happy to talk about our commitment to safety and other fun and industry-leading stuff that Roblox is working on. Looking forward to the next time. High five." I don't know, that whole interview was just painful to watch, really. It's just painfully obvious that the dude doesn't really know. I don't think he knows what Roblox is doing as a platform. Either Roblox isn't doing anything to enforce their safety or upgrade their safety procedures, which is likely, or this dude has no clue what's going on. Which both options just have an end result that Roblox is a declining platform in terms of safety. But hopefully something good comes from that Schlepp and Chris Hansen thing. Hopefully they can get Roblox, push them on the right track. But yeah, other than that, man, I'll catch you in the next one.